Hey guys, wow. Just, I can't believe through the past 3 years went by like nothing. Literally went by it felt like possibly about a year or two. But, uh, let's just get started with this. I'm going to talk about my experience, what I've done, how I felt through these experiences, and how I feel now. I'm glad you guys are all here to watch this and listen to my story and stay tuned and just listen to it. Grab yourself a good glass of almond milk or something healthy. Eat something nice and healthy. Make you guys feel refreshed and energized and just watch the video. So, let's go back all the way to 2016. All the way to 2016. I was sitting down playing Watch Dogs 2. And I was in a mission. It was a mission for this place called New Dawn, or this company, whatever. And it was a meditation center. And I felt at ease. I was really tired. I was there, and I was playing the mission. It's a good game. And I was playing this mission, and we were at this facility, and there was people meditating by the beach. It was a really nice place. This guy was on the speaker, on an intercom, saying like, "Oh, don't be afraid. Life is more meaningful." Blah blah blah. And it was a very nice. It was better than a regular mission. It was just very calm and put me in a calm mood. And as I'm doing that, I'm watching a YouTube video at the same time. And the YouTube video is called "My 6-Month NoFap Transformation." And I saw this guy, and his name is Philip. I'll put his channel down here. He doesn't really make YouTube videos that much anymore, but he's such a great YouTuber. He's the one that got me to do this as well. And the reason why I said as well is because my friend on the swim team got me to do it. Back then I was on a different swim team. I'm on a new one now, but back then when I was on a different swim team, I would say my friend, so my friend was, he was kind of unconfident. He was kind of he would just do weird stuff. He would act weird. He'd be kind of skittish, He would kind of have that weird personality where he would be funny and silly and show us memes, but at the same time, he wouldn't talk that much in front of girls. He was kind of unconfident. Then he started NoFap. He's like, "Yo, dude, I haven't beat my meat in 17 days. And I go, "Why are you telling me this?" He's like, "Because I have it." And I'm like, "You should get a trophy, dude. That sounds like insane. I don't know any other guy who does that." And I was oblivious at that point. I did not realize that people do NoFap. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is a cool community." I even saw it on YouTube. I went on YouTube that day. So it was those days mixed up. So it was the day after that. So he was on NoFap, and I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So I was day 1, he was day 17. He kept going, and then he failed. His confidence was great, by the way. I never knew that I've known of so far. He could be better today. I haven't talked to him in a year or two, but he just did it. He did NoFap. He did it really well, and then he just decided to, I guess, relapse. And I was like, okay. I'm going to be ahead of the game soon because he's probably going to retry. So he retried. I was on day 5. Then I relapsed day 7. It was so hard. It was really hard. I was like, I'm trying to remember because I do remember. You remember the things. Okay, people always ask me, how do you remember the last time you masturbated? I'm like, well, when you always remember the last time you did something that felt that good, you always remember it. Just like people's first time, people this and that, after they had an addiction, they always remember the last time they did it. So I basically was like, because I was like, what do I do now? And then I went on YouTube and I was watching this. I was playing Watch Dogs and I saw this video and I was like, hey, that reminds me of my friend on the swim team. And this guy was named Philip. Really cool YouTube channel. I already told you about him, but he made a 6-month transformation video. And I was like, that's so cool. I think I can do this. If this guy can do it, if this guy who's pretty average looking and, does X, Y, and Z and, doesn't do anything bad and I'm not doing anything bad, no drugs or anything like that, and I have a lot of willpower, I can do this. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I can do this. So I put myself to the test and I did it. That was my last relapse. My last relapse. I decided to not relapse ever again. I was like, before I relapse, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups. So I did it. I did 100 push-ups, and then after that, I was like, feel better. I feel different because my heart, like my dopamine and my heart and everything, every single chemical releasing through my body was like, okay, this is different. This is not sex. This is not beating your meat, Aiden. So I processed my mind and body to do that. So then I kept going, and then I kept going, and then I kept going, and then 2 months, I was like, I think I'm going insane with this. I'm kind of like thinking really sexual. I wanted to like butt fuck everything. I had fantasies going on in my head. I was like, whoa, I'm gonna have sex with all these girls one day. I'm gonna go to a party. And then I was like, nah, Aiden, what are you doing? So I meditated that night, and I was like, okay, you need to relax. You need to find a way to get yourself to not have these fantasies. So I wrote down in a journal. That's for another video, but I wrote down into a journal started last year. I still had these thoughts. But then so first year, I kind of went insane a little bit. I was like, I want to have a girlfriend now. And then I was fine with it. It was a lifestyle. In fact, it is a lifestyle. So I considered it a lifestyle, but now it's literally a lifestyle. Like, you can look this up on the internet. You can look this up, like, literally, like, the whole NoFap community is a great foundation of people. It's great. So I started NoFap. 1 year, done. Second year, didn't even, I think I kissed, I haven't been in a relationship in years, like years. I don't even remember even having one, and if it was probably about a week, and so, yeah, I wasn't even in a relationship. So technically, I've never really had a girlfriend. I wasn't really planning on having one. I'm most likely focusing on myself now, but at times I do want one. I'm just saying the God honest truth. But that's for another video. But so during the time, I didn't kiss anyone. I didn't grind at homecoming my second year of NoFap. I didn't grind or do any of that. I literally just was like, no. If anybody touches my dick or this happens or if I kiss or do that, I'm ruined. So I went like insane. I did intermittent fasting. That's for another video. I did low carb. That's for another video. And I went completely insane and I wrote down everything. I read a book a week, which I read a book every now and then, but I couldn't like comprehend the information. You know, you always got to test your limits. So I was testing and I was swimming while doing this too, which was absolute hell too. Cause like I was horny. I was angry. Testosterone was all over the place. Actually, I wasn't angry. I was very I was very zen. Like I was very grounded to the earth. I would read a book outside and tan. I would do this. I would make a YouTube video or so, and then I would just, feel good about myself by the end of the day. And it's just crazy to think I've been like 3 years on this already. But my second year, didn't grind, didn't do any of that. Regret that 110%. Like, I should have had a girlfriend by junior year. Now it's my senior year in high school. Third year, I am completely... Oh, man. I don't know. I'm kind of losing it. I kind of went through a phase. There was times where I had fantasies about... I kind of, like... right now, not right now, but, like, a while ago, I was just... Like, a couple days ago, I was just having fantasies. Like, crazy fantasies about sex. And that stuff could really fuck you up, like the thoughts too. Not the thought, but you know what I mean, like thoughts in your head, not the types of people, but it really like fucks up your brain at times. So I decided to read again and meditate. Helped out a lot. I'm still a virgin and I'm 19 years old. I don't have a problem with that, but at times I'm like, I need to have sex. But I'm just waiting for the right girl. So NoFap changed my life. I'll tell you what the benefits I've gotten, what I've dealt with. So 3 years, I'm still on it. 1,200 days, I think, or more than that. I think I'm 1,000 and some. No, I think I'm 1,100 something, 130 or 80 or whatever. I have an app called the Victory app, so It helps me count my days. So every day I'm excited to wake up. I'm excited to get ready. I'm excited to like be a part of people. I can't thank God or anybody enough for how good I feel. Like, it feels so good to be alive. It feels so good to wanting to get myself out there and, open my chest and arms and just like scream out in the rain, and everything feels better. Like, I literally love the sound of the birds. I love the sunset and sunrise. I love everything. Like, I love music. And that's the thing too. I think NoFap has affected me because I've literally never been more obsessed with music in my entire life. Like, I'm doing pull-up bar dancing, for Christ's sake, and I would never thought of doing that in hundreds of years. I was like, no, there's no way I'll be doing that. That's the guy's doing the tricks, and I did that to music. I did that to dubstep, and now I'm obsessed with dubstep and metal step and death step, and it's like my 3 favorite genres of music, and I love it. And chillwave, but I just love it. And meditation music's good too, but just sound. I can't really explain it, but sound is so engaging. Words are okay, they kind of add emphasis, but I'm more of a sound guy, and it just feels so good to be alive, if you get what I mean. It feels so good to have this energetic kind of feeling on NoFap. It feels enlightening. It really did change a big portion of my life. I'm not saying it changes your entire life. Well, it does, obviously. But, because if you have addiction or something. But I'm just saying it changes how do I explain this? It changes a bigger picture. It's like a canvas that was painted originally, but then it was added with different colors and variations that made it pop out even more. And it made it more alive. And I feel I'd rather hold hands with a girl at a beach and run with her and have fun than have sex. And I'd rather go out and party and not drink and just have water, because I love the present moment. I never want to get drunk. That's why I'm straight edge. I never want to get drunk. I never want to do anything bad, because I want to be in the present. What the hell is that noise? I want to be in the present moment. I want to be with other people. Like, human connection is number 1 on NoFap with me. Like, human connection is the best feeling. Like, our society, like, today, and I don't mean to sound like a joker here, but our society today is usually like cell phones, always looking down, and like I've always complained about it in my journal. I've always complained about people, which I have every right to, because it's literally a bad addiction. It's an addiction, but it's not like it is harmful to your back and shit, because most people are like looking down and it hurts their neck and shit. But it's just like I'd rather just talk to people. Human connection, I think that's the best feeling you could ever have, because life is very short. You may think it's long for now, but you never know what happens after death. It's death is coming. We're all gonna die. And at times, last year, I was like, I'm never gonna die. You still have that mind process as a kid. You're never gonna die, because you feel like you're all this in a bag of low-carb Doritos. But guys, I literally recommend doing it. It is the best challenge you will ever do in your entire life.